I gotta go to the right video, baby. What up, cave dwellers? What up? Can y'all hear us? Testing 1, 2, 3. Go get my tea on. Oolong. Yeah, that's what I got. Oolong. What up, everybody? What's going on, cave dwellers? Welcome to another episode here at the Camaro Cave on a Wednesday evening in this lovely cold weather, snowy weather. So we did a couple of different things. Some things have been happening on the Camaro Cave front. And we're going to be talking about Corvette. We're going to be talking about one of our new rides, which if you guys have seen the community tab or our socials, I'm welcoming the hate tonight. But we'll go over a bunch of things. So what's going on? Hey, David, Mark, G7, Spider, John, Dusty, Sean, what's going on? Yes, it's like a whole new world. What's up, Peter? How you doing? So, if you guys haven't seen, we actually drove to Ohio last weekend in Tonia's Silverado. What's up, Charles? How you doing? And we attended the NEOCC Camaro Club president's birthday, his 40th birthday bash, surprise party, even though it's very hard to surprise someone who knows every detail about everything. But we I think he was thoroughly entertained and enjoyed, and it was nice to see everyone out there that came from all over. There were some people. Obviously, we drove from New Jersey, so it was a 6-hour ride for us each way. But his best friend Doug came in from Oklahoma, and there were some other people from other states, and everyone obviously that was local. We braved a ice storm, so that was fun. But it was totally worth it, and such a great time for someone that does so much for so many other people. We wanted to do a little something for him. It's good. No one can hate you. Did what was right for you. Appreciate that, David. On the phone with daughter. We'll need to listen later. All right, Charles. I hope you talk about your EV. That is the plan. And look at this one. This little Panther coming up here. Yeah. What? Yeah. So it was very icy. But all right. So on what was it? 3 days ago now? Today is Wednesday? Monday. I had to turn in my 2022 Equinox. Regular Equinox RS. I put almost 30,000 miles on it. And my lease was up. So after a lot of deliberation, and trying every vehicle just financially to get the lowest lease price possible, it's really crazy what GM and the federal government and state governments are doing to push these EVs out there. Kaylin is holding our Panther as well. Oh, that's awesome. Who's the school teacher, Andy? Mom said you're a school teacher. No hate here. I've had EVs since the Cadillac ELR in 2015. I think it's been a while. 100%, Charles. So, yeah. So I had to return that, and it's just crazy because out of all the vehicles, in order to get the lowest payment possible, literally General Motors was giving me $7,500 And that does not include the federal government, the federal rebate, because for leases on EVs, the federal rebate gets pushed into the residual value to keep the residual value of the lease higher and the rate lower. So people that think you get that 7,500 from the government to lease an EV, you do not. That is towards the residual value and rate of the vehicle, designated by General Motors. So on top of that, they were giving me $7,500, at least this bad boy. And after a lot of talking and deliberating about this, because you know us, we've given this thing a lot of heat. We don't really push EVs on the channel or in our life. So for us to do something that's kind of crazy, especially with our living situation, we figured, hey, let's try to make the jump and be able to talk about it with fans and help product knowledge, as since I work for Chevrolet, help me talk about the product even more with customers, right? So that's the dilemma. So I went ahead. They're giving me $7,500 in rebate, and that's on the low end. If I had a Bolt EV and qualified for the extra state government rebates, if I just had the extra state government rebate, they would have gave me $9,500. If I would have had a Bolt EUV, they would have gave me $11,500 off of this vehicle right here. So financially, it didn't make any sense, to be able to lease a $45,000 Equinox EV 2LT with the convenience 2 package. This one is the front wheel drive model. I don't need the all wheel drive. The thing is heavy enough, which is crazy because it's almost as heavy as Tonya's Silverado. This Equinox EV weighs 6,666 pounds, which is kind of crazy. So you don't really need to go full all wheel drive, especially when it snows like 3 times a year. So that is really crazy. So decided to go this route and get this one. So Tonya named it. Actually, the car Tonya is, if for people that don't know, Tonya is the car whisperer, name whisperer. So, what'd you name it?
Everybody meet Eve.
Oh,
she's going nuts, babe.
I know. So yeah, that was pure electric, and it's actually in a Camaro color. So we got Riptide Blue Metallic, which was the last year of Camaro in 2024. That was the name of the color. So it actually looks really close to our 2016 Camaro Tribute in Hyper Blue Metallic. 2 different colors though. So the Tribute, my Camaro, is a little bit more metallic and deeper than this one, but they both look great. Can't wait to get them side by side and take some pictures of them. But so this one, so it changed for 2025. It changed, and I'm going to answer some of the questions about how do I charge and all that stuff here. But for 2025, GM changed the building of the EVs, and in order for you to get a charge cord from the manufacturer, you have to click a box on the builds. Well, unfortunately for me, this vehicle did not come with a charging cord. So if I wanted to purchase a charging cord from General Motors, it's $600. And that is for a level 1 and 2 charger that you can plug into a wall. But that's $600. If it was included in the vehicle price, it would MSRP is for $295. So it's more to buy it separately than it would if it came from the factory. But just because you didn't check off the box, most of the vehicles and most of the dealers didn't know this. So most of the EVs are coming in without the charging cords. So if anyone is out there looking for an EV, make sure you're finding one with the charge cord. But ours does not have the charging cord. So because this is a front wheel drive, if you fully charge, which takes about 8 hours on a level 2 charger, which is not bad. It's overnight, but we live in an apartment complex. We don't have access to charging the vehicle here. However, since I work at the dealership, the plan is to charge the vehicle at the dealership whenever I can. I don't want to take advantage of it, but that is the plan. If I can charge the vehicle when I need to, once every 2-3 weeks, charge the vehicle up, be done. I'll never have to plug it in, never have to stop at a gas station. So it's kind of crazy, but that's really the main reason we did this. And to be able to lease this vehicle and be in the $200 range a month on a $45,000 vehicle with no money down is just ridiculous. And you wonder why these things are flying off the shelves is because literally it doesn't make sense not to get it. The closest thing I could have got was a front wheel drive base model LS Trailblazer, which the price difference was $350 a month with nothing down. So huge difference when you're comparing it, and that's a $25,000 vehicle with nothing that's in this vehicle, because this Equinox EV comes standard with all your safety features. I got forward collision alert, lane departure warning, side blind side alert system, front and rear park assist, forward collision alert warnings, side bicyclist alert, in intersection braking. It's crazy. And it also it does have a dual sunroof. It has heated seats, heated steering wheel. She yes, has all these features standard on the vehicle. So kind of crazy.
She knows her problem.
Not really for those of us who already had charging stations at home. That's true, Charles. But being in our living situation, and God forbid if I can't charge the vehicle at the dealership, there is charging stations at the mall across the street. There's also charging stations at the AMC movie theater, and a bunch of Wawas around here have charging stations. So there is ways to charge it around here. So that's a backup, but hopefully the plan is to charge at the dealership as much as I can when I'm working, and leave with a full charge. Like right now, my vehicle sits at 84%, and I charged it today up to 85%. So literally from work to home, I only lost 1% of battery life. Kind of crazy. I mean, it just looks badass. And what's nice is these tires are Michelin's, and they have the 19-inch wheels. Not something you will travel to Ohio in. Unfortunately, I mean, it can be done. We didn't map it out. We would have to stop twice if we drove, and it would take us about 7 hours instead of 6 hours, so an extra hour. Which I know we would stop sometimes for food and go to the bathroom a couple times. So it's not like it can't be done, but kind of crazy. It's very quick. The acceleration is definitely something that was unexpected. It is going to take some getting used to in the vehicle, because it is super quiet and super, like, you can't hear anything in the vehicle, even when you're backing up. Like, in order for you to hear the little alien chime that produces from the vehicle, you need to put the windows down. So it does make a little chime, and also the sound will get louder. So the vehicle does have a mode selector. What's cool with this one too is, and we'll do videos on it. This one does have the ambient lighting package, so I can change the ambient lighting to any color I want, just like in the 6th generation Camaros. So that was kind of cool. And it's on the dash, it's on the doors. So another little tidbit from Camaro that they put in the Equinox EV. Okay, that's not too bad. It only added an hour. Yeah. Congrats. Thanks. KD. I say you did the right move for you, and the payment is unbelievable. It really is crazy when you think about what these things are leasing for. And this isn't even the base model. Like, if I try to get like a base model one, but they're selling out so fast, and none of the dealers are willing to give them up. That people want the cheap end ones, because imagine if you can get this lease for under $200 a month and you're just charging and you never have to be at a gas station, especially if to lease it. Now, I will say, so far, me and Tonya would never buy one. This is a 3-year experiment, and then we're giving it back. So that's kind of what we're doing. What we're doing here. 200s rock for a $45,000 Equinox EV. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I do like the Equinox lettering with the E as it, but it's really cool. The lighting is nice. It literally, like, there's a lot of animation in the lighting when you're walking up to it and walking away from it. And one thing that's cool, which people can't, some people don't like it, but I kind of do. Every time you walk up to the vehicle, as long as you have the key in your pocket, you see the door handles right here. The door handles will actually open up for you when you're walking up to the vehicle, like, oh, hello, you ready to get in? And it will literally open the doors for you. Now, if I wanted to, there is a lot of 110 charging cords you can get from a whole bunch of companies. Hell, even Home Depot sells one. So God forbid if I had to plug it in or wanted to do it myself and try to find an outlet around here to plug it into, I'd have to buy one. I've seen some as low as $100. Even Home Depot has them that you can buy. So it's nothing too crazy. I can't wait to see it ready. I love the color. Hope it does well for you. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're hoping it does well for what we needed to do. So you can see, like, these are our charging stations at the dealership. The left one actually is this unit, and it's the faster of the two. They're both level 1 basically. Dealership does not have a level DC fast charger. Wait for a second, guys. Sorry, the battery's gonna die. We just gotta plug her in here.
Everything is plugged in now.
Doesn't it? Yeah, but I do really like the color. Yeah. Oh, and also another option on the car is that night when you open you can't say fuel door anymore, the electric door. And you can't call it a gas pedal anymore. It's a throttle because there's no gas. So there actually is a light inside the door, which is an option, actually. But so far, so good. I've driven it now 123 miles. Picked it up with 25 on it. So, and there's the one we gave up. There, my 22 Atlas Equinox RS, which it's kind of crazy because this car on the left, $45,000, car on the right, $35,000. So $10,000 difference, and the one on the left has more options than the one on the right. Not by much, but also the Equinox EV does have leather interior, and the Equinox on the right had cloth. Yeah, big difference in look though. Some people like it, some people don't. More money for Camaro mods now. I mean, that's kind of the idea. Won't be able to fit many toys for tots. We'll need the truck. 100%, Charles. That's why. If we just had one vehicle and this was our only means of transportation, no, we wouldn't do this. But Tonya has a big ass Chevy Silverado truck, and we got 4 Camaros. So it's not like we're going away, even though some people think I'm a traitor, or I'm committing treason or something, going against the administration. No, I totally get it. And as much as we bashed these vehicles, it's a learning experience. Because if we're going to be selling these things, it'd be nice to learn more about them from a firsthand aspect to be able to tell more customers about it. But I'm sure you guys are like, all right, that's enough of the Equinox EV.
Spider says it's a Equinox.
It's a Equinox. I know you drive Tribute in the summer, and that's the thing. I'm still surprised you went this route. A lot of people are. I knew as soon as first of all, I was scared to tell her. I was like, "You're not gonna be happy with me," and then I just stopped talking for like 15 minutes, and she's like, "You can't just do that."
What did you do?
So I was a little worried to tell this woman, but just from a financial standpoint, I couldn't outdo it. Would I have loved to own another gas powered vehicle? 100%. But if I'm able to pay what I'm paying for an electric vehicle, never stop at a gas station, and don't get charged for plugging it in, it's kind of a no brainer. Wondering why Tonya was pointing, need captions. Tell the people why you're pointing.
Because I was in shock.
Yeah, I would be shocked. No pun intended.
So there you go, Eve.
And that's it. And that's the whole point. You know, just financial wise, it was the right move.
Hi, Charles.
Because I wanted a Blazer. I wanted the last year of a Chevy Blazer. First of all, that Camaro Cave right here, we called it like months ago that the 2025 Chevrolet Blazer, gas powered Blazer, would be the last gas powered Blazer, and all the articles are coming out now about it.
Oh, getting ready for an electric Camaro.
No electric Camaro. Hybrid or nothing. I think that's where the whole group is going.
They can't do this. They can't do this. Just
But
one pedal driving and what?
So I showed her the one pedal driving. So what's crazy with the Equinox EV, you can literally drive the vehicle without ever touching the brakes. And people are like, "What?" Yeah, you can drive the vehicle without ever touching the brakes. So because
it brakes for itself.
It does brake for itself too, by the way.
Almost got us killed.
But you can use one pedal driving, so you're just using the throttle, and as soon as you lay off the throttle, the vehicle slows down. And there's different levels to it. There's off, normal, and high. High will throw you right into the windshield. But hi guys, sorry, only going to be half listening, qualifying for Daytona on the FS2 now. Oh, nice, dude. That was the one. Super weird rock. It's definitely something you need to get used to. I'm not using it a lot. I actually turn it off. But there's 3 different ways to stop the vehicle. So you do still have a brake pedal, because that's the question I get all the time. Literally, my brother asked it, does the thing have a brake pedal? Yes, it has a brake pedal. But also it does have a button on the back of the steering wheel to regen the braking that slows the vehicle down using the battery and puts more power towards the battery, so you can go more miles. And when you're using that, you're actually saving the brake pads. So it will extend your brake pad life in the vehicle. Also, financial wise, I'm never going to need maintenance for the entire 3 years of my lease. I will never need to get an oil change. I will never need to go to the dealership for maintenance, even though I'll be there every day. But that is just something we're not going to have to do because you don't need any maintenance on this thing.
Really?
Which is crazy.
Because it's already gone in.
Nope.
Yeah, it did.
Nope.
It went in today.
Yeah, because I drive to work every day. No, it didn't. Not at all. It was completely fine.
That's why we had no heat.
We had plenty of heat.
We had no heat.
We had plenty of heat. Yeah. So the one pedal driving is definitely gonna be a like ready to go. It's gonna take some getting used to, but it's gonna take some getting used to just driving the vehicle. Like I said, it's super quiet. You don't hear anything. What did you think? Obviously she was driving with me for a little while. we turned off one pedal driving on our Blazer. No, it will slow you down really fast. Now, in doing so, it regenerates the battery, but know the feeling, no heat. But that's the Blazer. If you guys have any questions, I can certainly go about more. We'll be posting some videos on it. But something else happened in the last 2 days, because yesterday GM decided to drop a bomb with Corvette. And of course, we wouldn't be doing it justice if you just listened to us about it. Might as well listen to the experts.
We built this car, when we started driving it, this car was going to be brutally fast. No matter we took it.
We all talked and said, what if we had separate tracks that we could go show how dominant this car was?
We want to pick these extremely prestigious, very famous tracks. We're not shying away from the fact that the race cars have been there and people know those lap times. We're not competitive times that are out there.
It's a big undertaking to rent tracks across the country and travel people and ship parts and cars. It's not for the faint of heart.
We want to set the bar extremely high. We're not trying to make this easy on ourselves. As development drivers, we don't do this stuff that often. Most of what we do is you're purposely leaving some capacity in the car, right? You're trying to remember, here's the issues I had, here's what I need to go fix. It's very different when you're trying to do a fast lap, and every 10th matters.
It's got 1,000 horsepower. It's got the most downforce we ever put on a Corvette. We created a monster.
Balancing development driving versus outright pace driving, it's something you have to learn, because you want to drive underneath the car. You don't want to drive at the maximum effort of the car until it's time to do that.
There aren't many times where you get in a car and just run a lap record.
But given one chance, you do get that opportunity to full send. What can you do?
This is Road America Fast Laps Day 2. Brian Wallace in 34-35.
It's known for being a pretty challenging track because the speeds are ridiculous. I think we're over 178 miles an hour 3 times on that track per lap. Right. Road America is known to have a corner called the Kink. Not a lot of margin for error. There's been a lot of spectacular accidents there. And from all my racing background, I was very familiar with the corner and knew how to immediately approach the corner to get the maximum out of the car. For me, that was definitely one of the most challenging parts of the track because it leads onto a relatively long straightaway. Any min speed you lose in that corner translates the whole way down straightaway. So getting the most out of the car through that corner was really important to maintain a really good fast lap time there. What the ZR1 did for me to go find that 5.2 seconds above and beyond the record, the amount of downforce this makes on the high-speed corners and the approachability and everything we did in the setup of this car to make it approachable, it only took me 3 attempts. And on the 3rd attempt is when I ran the 208.6. Let's go!
With Watkins Glen in a car that's this fast, it ends up falling to a lot of rhythm. The corners have a decent straight between them, but this car is so quick that all those corners become
I've never
late.
watched this video. It's first
So
time.
at Watkins Glen, you get to the bus stop after a long uphill run. You brake for the bus stop at peak speed. But from there, it's left, right, right, left, right. And the straights between turn 6 and 7, they look long with how fast it gets speed. You exit turn 6 and you're immediately into turn 7. You get out of turn 7, you're up over the hill and you're immediately into turn 8. You come out of turn 8, you're immediately into turn 9. It's just one after the other after the other. This car's got great flow and it transitions really well. So getting in and out of those left to right combinations, this car's really strong.
Road Atlanta Fast Laps Day 1, first attempt in red car, Chris Barber driving.
Road Atlanta, it's probably my favorite in the country. There's some very fast sections. The track is known for challenging cars with big power. There's 2 corners that really shined for the ZR1. It's turns 1 and turn 12, which are both extremely high speed right-handers. Turn 1 is a somewhat blind turn in. You have to go in committed to the speed, and then it's a huge confidence corner where you just really need to know and trust that the car is going to stick. It's very similar with turn 12, which is probably their most iconic corner. You're coming up a very steep hill, and you go under their bridge, which then drops downhill quite a bit. So it's this blind uphill that's pretty much at max lap. You drop over the hill crest, down the hill, and you're basically looking right at their building and a giant wall. That's extremely intimidating.
Yeah.
The ZR1 just really shined there.
Track records.
I was the lucky guy that got to do 2 laps, and it's mostly because at Virginia International Raceway, both configurations are pretty well known. So the full course, the perimeter course, is the traditional course there. The grand course is what Car and Driver started with, trying to emulate a Nürburgring within our country. One element, just the way we laid the schedule out, I was last. Right? Everyone else had done their job. So that's, a little added pressure when you're the anchor leg, essentially, that everyone else is beating their PR split, and you're coming in and, gonna finish the job. For VIR on the full course, the most demanding section is the high-speed S's. They are this flowing, really high-speed area where it's 165 miles per hour in this car turning in. So you have to be very precise on your marks. And then at the end of that is, to me, the hardest turn. It's called South Bend. And so to set that up, you have to get far enough right coming off of a right-hand turn. So you kind of have to pinch the exit but not give up speed to brake quickly and then turn in on this off-camber, really fast turn. So I was really happy that when I looked at the data, this car never dropped below 100 miles per hour there, which is something significant. You have to turn in with confidence.
Where this ranks both from a personal and a professional standpoint, it's second to none.
Mission accomplished. We went 5 for 5. These are obscenely big gaps that we just threw down on every track we picked.
It absolutely cements what the ZR1 is.
So that's really cool. And if the vehicle can go that fast and break all the records at all these tracks, what is it going to do when they bring it to the Nürburgring? Oh, that's right. They've already been there with it. So I'm waiting for them to drop those numbers because I think they're going to destroy everyone out there. I mean, for a vehicle with over 1,000 horsepower and be under $1 million, it's insane.
He meant, did you try the Dodge Charger?
I know.
Not your Charger on your car.
No. I know what he meant. I was saying no. Then no, we haven't. I've seen a lot of dealerships are getting the new Dodge Chargers. Also, we've seen that Stellantis is talking about bringing the V8 back to the Charger because they're realizing what a mistake they made. So we'll see. They're claiming to have a gas-powered Charger here by the end of the summer. That's their hope. We'll see if they can do that or not. Watkins Glen is awesome. Been there twice. Oh, sweet, dude. That's so cool. Yeah, Watkins Glen is awesome. I've been on it too. Nice, G7. Well, we've been on the NCM track in Bowling Green. Both of us, right? You've been on it too with your ZL1. Well, tell the people about that.
Indianapolis. Dallas.
This girl races guys.
Dallas. I think it was Dallas.
Is that it? Is that all you want to say about the tracks?
It's fun. It's nerve-wracking, but it's fun.
It is nerve-wracking.
I prefer drag, but it's a good experience. I prefer the drag strip. More fun.
Mo fun. Now I'm trying to see. There's a video of our Panther on the NCM track, followed by another Panther who was doing the video for us. So this past year, if you guys are new to the channel, we actually brought our 2024 Camaro Panther 2SS on the NCM track, and we were followed by a ZL1 Panther on the track. So I'm just going to find that video for you guys so you can see that as well, because that's pretty cool. If I can just find Mr. Lee's.
And I got to experience it with Robert.
Yeah, how was that?
That was crazy. He is nuts.
And the Panther ZL1 that was following us was number 244, by the way. Now, this is my first time. This was my first time on the NCM track, so check. It was very addicting. Like, I would do that again in a heartbeat. It was a lot of fun. I wouldn't take the Panther on it again, but I would take our other Camaro SS on the track this time.
So G7 just said it's very addicting.
Yes, 100%. So this was our trip on the NCM track. And there's Bagheera. Waiting to get the okay. Now we were following. Yeah, this was a control button. So during these laps, they're trying to get water around some of the cars. So this is why this was like right at the end of the day too. This is like we're on the track. So right in there. You would be correct, David. That's probably went off. Yeah, this is the other one was catching up to me, for sure. Here's the dip. So when you're going over this little huddle, you cannot see the road below you. You just have to know where the track is. And then here's the straight. Punch it. So on the in-season track, you have to keep your windows down. They do not like. Otherwise, you get flagged and taken off the track. I think we only did like one lap on this. But it was a lot of fun. I would do it again. Loved it. I would take my other car on the track, but apparently the decimal reading for the track. So we appreciate Mike in the ZL1 Panther behind us doing this video for us. So it's cool to have both Panthers side by side as ZL1 glossy and flat, like in photographs. That was really cool. Yeah, so that was that.
We had already pulled the tape off of her, so she was naked.
She was naked, but we want he was naked, but we wanted to get some photographs of the Panthers on the track, so that's why I went up there and did a couple more laps. Plus, once you're just on there, you're just like going around and around. You're like, it's fun, it's addicting. But we are doing a little giveaway tonight. Actually, one of my coworkers was pretty cool to get me something to give away. So, courtesy of Rodrigo at my dealership, one of our salespeople, we have a new coin here. This is the Buick GMC Military Appreciation Coin. And we're going to do a giveaway tonight for anybody that would like to participate. Now, remember, you do have to be a paid member of our little guild here in order to participate and get our giveaways here, but it's super easy. It's not expensive. You guys can go to the membership page if you want to join. But Tonya is supposed to get a question.
What did you do with my book?
What would I do with the book?
Because it was out here and now it's not.
Which book was it?
The pink one?
You probably put it in your bag.
The bright pink one that you were making notes in that you shouldn't have been using.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
Charles has a beautiful new GMC. How are you liking the truck, Charles? What's going on? And if you guys are liking what you're seeing and liking our content here, I know we do have to post more videos, so we do apologize for that. We've been a little hectic with traveling, but don't forget to smash that like button or subscribe if you haven't, or become a member. We do appreciate all you, because now we're getting into car season. We do have mods. We have purchased mods to put on the cars, including our Panther. So there are stuff we do have to add, and we'll be doing videos to that as well. And of course, now that we have the EV, definitely would love to do some EV videos. If you guys want to see that content, let us know, and we'll post it up as well. I know, and everyone's like, "No, we don't want to see that." However, they do get a lot of views online. People that are interested in that kind of thing. Phone call just ended. If I win, give the coin to my friend Charles. Yes, so Tony already wrote questions down. David wants to see the EV coverage. Same here.
I want to see it covered up in the garage so nobody else can see it.
For the coin. And this is the first time I've seen this coin today too. It's actually really cool, and it's like beveled out. Plus, it has the new Buick logo. This is the new Buick logo, not the old one.
What are you doing?
All right, what do you got for us, T? For the GMC Buick coin.
So does anybody know? This is just fun trivia too. So does anybody know the answer to this? This will be the first try. Give me information. Give me the year and the miles per hour of the very first speeding ticket ever given.
What?
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Oh, I guess I'll look at my phone. 1896. I don't even think they were cars.
Super Bowl. Let's go, Birds.
Squish my toes.
We got a parade in 2 days.
Sean got it. Sean got the first speeding ticket. No. Down.
Sean says, "Go Eagles." Did Sean get the right answer?
Mm-mm. No, Sean, no.
Come
They
on,
said-
guys.
Somebody said Sean got the first speeding ticket.
Oh, hey guys, Dale Earnhardt's Camaro is for sale. Wow, just send us an email. We'll have to pull it up. Let's check her out, shall we? Wow, check that out. So we're getting some emails from our fans here, our Camaro faithful. Check this out. While we still wait for the answer. So the wife's ride just got ceramic coated.
Ooh, that's pretty.
2019 Riverside Blue SS.
I really like that black hood.
The black hood looks good when it's all metallic. Look at that. Look at that shine.
Dale Jr.'s Camaro is for sale.
Where were you 2 seconds ago? I just said that. Fire!
My wife in 2023 in a school zone. Oh, good Lord.
Touche.
So the trivia book that I got it from, it was a car trivia book, says that it was 1902 and it was 45 miles an hour.
Interesting. Nobody got that right.
So same book. What year did the first ever car accident occur? Me too, Charles. No speeding tickets. No tickets at all. Clean record.
Wow, check out this car. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s LS7 powered 4th generation Camaro is for sale.
Sean got that question right.
The low production prototype has just 4,000 miles on it.
Are you
That's a whole lot of power.
paying attention or not paying attention?
Yeah. Of course I'm doing it. Look at that. Would you guys call that Hugger Orange?
Hi, Mikey. Welcome to our Hot Mess Express.
This is a hot hat. I gotta take it off.
Okay, so Sean was the first one to get the question. Sean gets the coin.
Sean gets the coin, but Sean would like to give the coin away to Charles, if I'm not.
Can I have a pen from over there?
Was first crash a woman? Wow, Charles wants to know if the first crash was a woman.
Who wants to know that?
Charles.
Charles, you just lost that coin.
What do you want? You want a pen?
I need a pen. Something to write with.
How about the Chevrolet pen?
That pen doesn't work. It doesn't have an ink cartridge. Your dad says that we don't have enough time on the show tonight to go over your tickets. What do you got to say to that?
No comment.
You break my foot, I'm going to have a comment.
No commento.
All right, so gave me a pen that doesn't work.
Look at that. Ooh, it's a burger supercar.
Can I have a pen with ink?
You know what? Throw that one out. I'm keeping pens around here that don't work.
Bet you this one doesn't work either. Imagine that.
Wow, check that out. Check that car out, man.
Congratulations, Sean. It didn't give any details of who got into the accident. So I don't know very much about the accident. I just know when it happened.
It's really cool. FJ, thanks for sending that over.
Oh, I got it to work.
So,
Okay, so are we sending it to Sean or are we giving it to Charles?
James Lambert was the driver. Looks like a G car. Possibly. Now, is everybody ready for the final year, possibly, of NASCAR this weekend? Now that the Super Bowl's gone, we got NASCAR. Daytona 500. Let's go.
I think driving that EV is getting to you.
Let's effing go. Daytona 500. Now, will this be the last ever Camaro Daytona 500? That is a big question. I know we spoke about it last weekend, but does anybody remember what the pace car is going to be this year? We did talk about it, and we did share it here on the channel. Does anybody remember?
We are going to have Tom Henry on soon.
That is a thing.
We just have to get him scheduled. We should see if he's available next week.
Boom. There you go. The Blazer SSEV will be the Daytona 500 pace car.
Oh, the first was it James Lambert was the driver in the first accident?
I'm ready for baseball. Oh, 100%, G7. We actually are going to be attending spring training in March. We will be at Yankee Stadium in Tampa, Florida, for spring training. And we're excited for it. We're gonna be seeing 2 games, and we'll bring you guys some vids. So we're excited about that. Henry show is after Nationals. So the Tom Henry show, we are attending the Cochran show in PA, and we're super excited about that. There are going to be plenty of Camaro faithful there. Actually, I don't know if we can spill the beans on what's going on at that show, because we got a little insider scoop that some very important people are supposed to be at this Cochran show in PA. And the only thing I'm going to say is, so far, 11 of the 15 people will be there. They were detrimental to the 5th generation Camaro and the 6th generation Camaro. And they're going to be there. They're going to be there.
We're going to be there.
We'll be there.
We're importante to the Camaro.
Yeah, so the Blazer SSEV, 615 horsepower, 650 feet-pound of torque, the fastest SS. Well, sorry, I'm not going to use the word fastest because they use the word quickest SS ever produced. 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds.
And a Blazer.
In an electric Blazer. Yeah. Kind of crazy, isn't it? So we're super excited about that. Yeah. Also, we're going to be having Drake coming back on. So we're scheduling a couple people here. If you guys want to schedule with us, the pinned post here has our email. We are literally going to be doing
Hate the Dwellers.
EV hate is real. I used to be one of them. Or, I mean, I guess I still am, but now I'm driving one. Thanks, man. So Drake will be joining us within the next 2 to 3 weeks. We just have to get him scheduled. Tom Henry will be joining us, and of course, we should be doing another video with the amazing F-Pod father yet again before the end of the off season here. So we're looking forward to it. If you guys want to catch that content, make sure your bell notifications are turned on, and you're subscribed to the page. So he's doing very well. We did see Tom Henry and Scott Settlemeyer at Morgan's 40th birthday this past weekend. He's looking very good. So I don't know, Charles. That I don't know, and that is a sincere answer because I do not know. It would be cool, but I doubt it. So the other people I'm talking about, we're not going to spill that yet. But what is cool, if you guys haven't seen, because they've been advertising it, for Camaro Nationals, Mike Judge is going to be at Camaro Nationals. And if you guys haven't heard the name Mike Judge, and you have a 5th generation Camaro, you're living under a rock. So this man was detrimental to the factory. He was like the guy at the Oshawa plant that controlled everything.
Good night, G7.
On 5th generation Camaros. Night, G7. Check out the specs. Has a roll bar. Oh, that's so cool. I think the Pittsburgh Auto Show is this weekend. So we are also we did receive an email. So here's some upcoming news. We did receive an email from the New York Auto Show.
Will they answer me?
Well, you told me about it. And looks like we may be able to get in early for Media Day, which if we do, we're going to be bringing you guys a lot of content before it's open to the public. So it's pretty cool. I can now hear. Could you not hear before? What up, FJ? So yeah, so New York Auto Show content should be coming.
That's not till April though.
Yep,
right?
that's in April.
Yeah, that's in April.
Then we have a bunch of other interviews. If you guys would like to join us on the page here, we're also going to be getting the Camaro Fest guys on here. So Joe Bella and Mike Lee to talk about Camaro Fest. Hey Linda, how you doing?
And some more food people.
We are getting some food people on here too.
Some more
So
food
this
people.
channel is kind of like evolved. Yes, we are Camaro. Yes, there's a lot of things that we talk about Camaro and go to all these shows. So we're super excited. But we are expanding and going into different avenues as well to bring you guys more content. Go Yanks, of course. Yanks and birds. Because your Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions. And who'd they beat, babe? Or who did they annihilate?
Annihilate.
Annihilate.
There's
Annihilate. No more chopping. Night, Mahomes. I'm looking for a Chicago show. Huh? Do you plan on going to the Chicago show?
It's our loud neighbors. They're 3 floors down.
Kind of crazy. No birds. Chiefs never showed up to the game. That's because our defense was so good. We literally sacked that boy 6 times and did not blitz once. We sent 4 guys strong, 350 pounds, 6'6" linemen right at him. What? Got something to say?
I got a lot to
Because
say.
you lost. Yeah, so that was the big change for NASCAR. So you're going to notice this week, this is the first show of the new season. The NASCARs now do not say Camaro on them anymore. They say Chevrolet instead because they no longer produce Camaro. So they were not allowed to say Camaro on the car. They did have to make that change. They did keep the body style, and they're allowed to do that for up until 2026. And then after that, they don't know. And we don't know.
Well,
Hopefully, we'll be talking about a 7th generation Camaro.
Hopefully, we get the car back and I don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
That would be.
Yeah. Sean, if you're still here, you want the coin?
It's going to Charles.
Okay.
Where have you been?
I don't know. I missed that.
Apparently.
One of my former players played with the Eagles a few years back. Do you remember Cullen Jenkins? Yeah, Jenkins, man. He was a big name. I found out just today if you are a AAA membership, you can get 45% off Zymol products on their site. Let your parents know, Andrew. Yes, Zymol is my mom's favorite detail spray. My favorite detail spray, my secret weapon at car shows, except not on the Panther because my Panther does not like that detailing spray.
No, he does not.
So, and we've educated ourselves more and moved up to the graphene detailer and products, the graphene products on the Panther due to the paint and the ceramic coating. So any questions about that, feel free, guys. And we got like 22 people watching here and only 11 likes. Don't forget to smash that like button. Garrett's Garage Ceramic Detailer for the win. To each their own. Have not used that one. I might try a new to me detail spray at Autorama. What kind of detail spray? Hey, just getting on board on the Cup cars. They have ZL1 on the bumper cover. Yes, but they did not say Camaro anymore. I liked. Woohoo, Charles, we're at 12. You can do it.
How do you like?
What do you mean?
Can I like?
You can't like. You're doing the video.
No, I'm watching.
You're on our
the video.
account. Yeah, but you're watching it as us.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You're signed into our account.
Hmm.
Can't do it, babe.
So I can't-
13
I can't
likes.
Like? I can't like.
No, they can just like you.
But what if I want to like them?
Thumbs up. It doesn't like us.
Why is it not doing it anymore? There it is.
There we go. Get the balloons.
That's fireworks, isn't it?
I think it's fireworks.
The lightning. Doesn't like you.
No, it doesn't. Apparently, it doesn't like you either. I never really liked teachers. It doesn't like us.
It doesn't.
Nope.
It doesn't. It doesn't like us today.
It likes me.
Just like thumbs up. That's it.
Sean's wife is a teacher, but he doesn't like teachers.
What is this teacher reference?
I don't know, but I'm down for it. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Aw, happy birthday, Sean's wife, the teacher.
Tell her Frosty said happy birthday.
No.
I mean, he says it like 3 times.
Don't tell it.
Just make sure he puts the hat on the head.
39.
That's awesome. A little older than me. Happy birthday. I was a nerdy teacher's pet. Whoa. Charles got down and dirty with the teacher's pet.
Nerdy teacher's pet.
Watch out.
G-rated.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got right now. But if you guys want to see more EV content, and once we do some videos on it, but it is cold. It has been snowing. Today is the first day I drove the Equinox in the snow on the way to work. You can feel how heavy the vehicle is. Definitely. She said, thanks. Awesome sauce. You just clapped it and gave us, or I did both thumbs. We just got fireworks. Boom.
For Sean's wife's birthday.
I know. That's awesome. We like it. We appreciate each and every one of you that's supporting the channel and have continued to support the channel. We got more coming, and we do apologize. We haven't been posting many videos. Just in that time. But we got more.
And running all over the country.
Yeah, I've been running. We're like all over the place lately. So definitely follow us on our socials. If you haven't, check us out in the community tab. We're always posting there. Check out our Facebook page or our Instagram. I bought myself Camaro parts for her birthday. There you go. What kind of parts did you get?
Wow, he bought himself.
I know. I'm proud of him.
That's
He
like
bought
you.
Camaro parts.
That's like you. Like happy Valentine's Day. I
Woo-hoo!
bought Big
Hero reflectors, just like we did. Just like we did. Hell yeah. I'm proud of them.
Happy Valentine's Day. I just bought Big Euro, thousands of dollars. of
They
stuff.
are a pain in the baduka. If you definitely should put it on not a lift. It doesn't have to go on a lift. If you have a lift, even better, because that makes it a lot faster to do them. But definitely, if you have ramps, put your rear tires on ramps if you decide to do those halo reflectors, because you'll squish yourself. You have to get underneath the exhaust in order to get these screws.
We found extra tools underneath there.
We did. Apparently, one of the people in the factory decided to leave a tool
Gave us extras.
in the rear diffuser when we were looking.
Yep.
Put an aux beam switch for truck, thinking of getting one for the Camaro. What are you going to use the aux beam switch for? Do you plan on plowing it? Well, I know you got to trailer it. You need extra buttons to trailer it.
Just depends on what your trailer does.
Interesting.
Different lights.
How's the sound quality, guys? By the way, I know this is like I don't know, third or fourth video we're doing with the mic, but we've had heard nothing but good things about this mic so far. So it was a great Christmas gift, and it's in tribute blue. Good,
Remote turn on of lights.
sweet. We appreciate that. Yeah, I think it's. And do you guys prefer us actually sitting here instead of the couch? I know this looks a little bit more professional, so we're just switching it up for the new year.
We gotta find our Camaro Cave, our forever Camaro Cave, babe.
That's gonna be coming in here in the near future. Mixing it up. Yes, sir, FJ. 100%. I know we missed you. We were just in Ohio, man. Currently use a kill switch under the hood. Looks more professional. Sounds great. Thanks, Robert. Yeah. Plus we have Camaro stuff in the background that we can show that are on both walls that some people haven't seen before.
Pointed to the wall, so
No. Oh, we can always switch that.
You can just see our empty windows with no coverings. Dining room windows.
Doing what we do.
It should probably snow right now.
I don't think it's snowing right now. No, it's not like you can see right now anyway.
No. No snow.
Well, that's all I got, T.
I got you, babe.
I got you.
All right, guys. So anybody who wants to jump on here with us can send us an email and we will send you the link so that you can half screen with us. And dwellers can meet you. I think we should do meet the dwellers.
We did, FJ. We did a whole. You can go rewatch, and we actually brought your email up, and we went through the photographs of Dale Jr.'s Camaro for sale. So go check it out. Just do a little rewind. What else were you saying?
Nothing, babe.
I was just answering.
I don't talk.
Let it up, T.
No.
You finish for the night.
No. No.
Finish for the night. It's all you.
Nope. If only. Yeah.
Throw away the key.
I know you're lying because you don't know how to do that.
Welcome to the club. I'll send pics when complete. Nice. After a month of dealing with no-show contractors, the drywall is finally done in the garage. Can't wait to get the Camaro garage done. Hell yeah.
Nice. That'll be cool to see, Sean.
No, yeah, definitely send us pics. We'd love to see that. Has Tonya driven the EV yet?
No, Tonya has not driven Eve.
And why have you not?
Because Tonya does not like EVs, but she will cave eventually. I happen to know her pretty well, so.
Oh, you do?
I do. I know her.
You've been in it once.
No, I know.
We've only had the vehicle for 3 days.
True story. Maybe this weekend. I'll drive it. Next week, you guys can hear my raving reviews.
Your raving reviews? Hey, that thing is here to save us moolah. Take miles off of your Silverado.
I am thankful for that.
And it's a new learning experience. Because it's a big if GM decides to go Camaro EV, you at least have some experience behind the wheel. Not saying they will. Just saying. Let's go hybrid, shall we? Waiting for Eve versus Onic drag race.
Yeah, no.
Rock says, "Stay strong, Tonya. No driving an EV."
No, 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 no.
David wants to hear your take. Robert, thank you for joining us tonight. We were in the beginning of the video. We did say we actually ended up leasing a Equinox EV for the next 3 years.
Eve.
That's the name of her.
Her name is Eve.
Correct. So kind of crazy. Well, what's really crazy is the horsepower difference.
That'll be Onyx for the win, just in case anybody cares.
So if we're comparing the gas-powered Equinox that just returned to the new EV Equinox, we're talking about 175 horsepower to 250 horsepower, and instant torque, because there's no drivetrain loss and there's no power band. It's literally instant torque. So it's a lot faster than my gas-powered Equinox that we had.
But I'll beat you to the line because you'll have to stop and charge, and I'll just pass right by you.
Oh, is that the way it's gonna work?
That's the
All
way
right,
it's
make
gonna
sure
work.
make sure you charge before you go to the drag strip.
Be charging your car from my
So
gas-powered car.
So if for vehicle charging purposes, for anyone that was wondering, all right, say if we were using a 110 outlet on a level 1 charger, you're literally talking about 4 miles per hour that you get from charging. So for every hour, you get 4 miles of charge for the EV. So if you were going from completely empty to fully charged 100%, that's a good amount of time, because you're talking about 319 miles on an EV1 charger. That'd be a lot. Now, they don't recommend, GM does not recommend that you charge the EV past 80% unless you're going on long trips or faraway trips, or you're just planning your trips out. 80% is like where you should charge it every day if you plan on charging it every day. Because you are using the regeneration braking, and every time you do hit the brakes, you're pushing more power into the battery. And if the vehicle's at 100%, the power is going nowhere. It's just sitting there.
Now, our drive to Ohio was iceless.
Drive home was iceless too, and snowless.
The drive home was also clear, but the day that we were there was definitely not.
No, if you guys saw the picture of Tonia's truck, the whole front end was iced over. Like the windshield was complete ice. The doors were iced.
Your popsicle truck.
Yeah, it was a popsicle. So Charles says he has a level 2 charger at home. Eve versus Mom's Blazer. That would be interesting. They're both pretty heavy. I think the EV is probably heavier. Remember, the Equinox EV that we have now is 6,600 pounds.
Yeah, it's like a fire hazard waiting to happen.
No. We're going to get you converted.
Yeah, for Valentine's Day, I'm going to get you a keychain with a seatbelt cutter so you can get out of the car when it catches fire.
Not a bad idea. Nah, you'll be all right.
I'll be fine.
So will I.
I'll be in that gas-powered thing.
Oh, is that the way it's going to work?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Behind you.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're a
Hoping
little...
that you remember where the keychain is so you can cut yourself out.
Well, I appreciate it. We're at an hour and almost 20 minutes here, so I'm gonna let Tonya sign us off here and go through the motions. Take it away, T.
Where am I taking it? Not far with that EV.
319 miles is pretty far.
It's not gonna. No. Because you're gonna run the radio, you're gonna run the heater, air conditioning, you're gonna run all those accessories, and you're gonna get how many miles?
290.
Not 300 and something.
Enough to get to work and back.
And my 500 miles on my tank, I'll be up the road. Peace.
Different living. Right? Oh, that works, right? Still?
I don't know.
Nope.
I think this thing is.
The mic's probably in the way. Not far with that EV. Yeah. Greg says not far with that EV.
That was definitely a
Yeah.
grocery getter.
That's perfectly fine. More money to put towards the Camaros.
All right, guys, that's all we have tonight from the cave. Everybody be safe this rest of the week and through the weekend. Wear your seatbelts. Click it when you're running from your ticket. He's still going to try. I think with
It's
this
not working.
on screen, it doesn't.
100%, David. You tell her. My diesel has a range of 550 miles. That's really good.
Satisfying check.
Have a good night, guys. Night, Greg. Night, David. Night, Charles,
Good night,
Sean.
everybody.
FJ, Robert.
faith.
Keep the faith. Camaro's not dead yet. And we hope you learned something tonight. Until next time. Oh, are you doing Girl Cave?
How is Girl Cave this week?
It's not like you haven't done it in like 3 weeks.
Not true. We did it last week or
No,
whatever.
that was Guy Cave.
Yeah, but no, you skipped out. I did Girl Cave. I just had you on.
Go Birds.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everyone. Have a good evening. Be safe.